Bonjour.
Buongiorno, my darlings. It's gone. It's gone.
Why? Well, I don't know why we haven't learned our lesson and just invested a fiver into a
I've
phone
got
stand.
one, but my phone thing goes through the vent. It's
we
not
need
one of them
that
sticky
sucks
ones.
onto the window.
Yeah, I've got another vent one at home.
Might be a bit closer.
Yeah, no, not for
See
this.
all my chins.
Not for this, but just for another. I don't know, for something else. I'm just letting you know that.
Oh, that's good for filming yourself, isn't it? When you're driving.
Yeah, but I don't do that.
No, but I'm saying that would be good.
I won't be able to. I don't think I can concentrate and film. I don't know.
No, yes,
I like to concentrate. Anywho, so we've just recently, not long, come back from Ireland a few days ago.
Yeah.
And had a cracking time.
Yeah. If you are from Ireland, actually, just drop us a comment because I'd like to know how many people are from Ireland.
That's a good shout.
Because we
of
don't
our
know.
followers.
Yeah. How many people are from Ireland in general?
We've got a lot of work to do out there.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do this year and next year. And our first trip just happened.
Yes.
And we're going to have many more trips.
Yes.
Really enjoyed ourselves and it was great. And we went to the Guinness Storehouse. Now, I believe it's one of them things that you do as a tourist once or twice. And you don't need to keep doing.
But you look around there, you hear the history of it.
And what I mean you don't need to keep doing is because it's a tourist trap, so therefore it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we went to Dublin and we spent a lot of money because it was a tourist.
Yeah.
We went to the Temple Bar, which is the most expensive pub in the whole of Dublin. So we've been told, and that's why not many Irish people go there, and it's full of English and tourists in general.
Yeah.
Because it's a tourist trap.
Yeah.
And it's like 15, 16 quid a pint sort of thing. So a lot of money. So we've done that now.
Yeah.
So next time we go, we're going to go to the locals.
Yeah. Proper.
Yeah. We're going to go to the proper old school stuff.
Now we're half Irish.
Now we're half Irish, quarter Irish sort of thing. Yeah.
Look, not Irish.
But when we was on the Guinness Storehouse tour, right, we did a bit of touring, but not too much touring. We landed up
touring.
Well, sort of. We landed in the top where you can look round 360,
and
you can see the whole of Dublin, which was great. But we only went up there for a pint, and that was the last bit. And then when you sort of come down, they got a restaurant there.
Yeah.
And we went in there to eat and drink. So we went
pint.
there, another pint. So we went there and had a lovely. I had a steak and ale pie. You had a burger.
Yeah. It was unreal.
You had a nice burger. And then we went down to the bit where you do your face prints on the top of the Guinness, on the head of the Guinness.
For a pint.
Yeah. And then you go down and you pour yourself a pint. And we went in there for a
pint,
basically. So we went to the Guinness Storehouse actually for pints.
Yeah. We didn't. Did you learn anything?
Nothing. And that is a problem. We didn't learn anything.
We didn't.
I'd like to know why Guinness is black. We never found out. Their phone's twisted again.
We never know. We don't. If anyone knows why Guinness is actually black,
let us know.
Because I don't know what they put in there to make it black.
No, because we didn't ask, and we should have made it ask.
And you know, you have to do the you know, you have to let it
settle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to let it settle.
I don't know why that is.
No, we didn't ask that either.
We didn't really.
We was more intrigued in pouring the pint and drinking the pint than asking what the reasons of it all is and stuff like that.
Did you know it's got a funny smell though?
Yeah, but I think every drink's got its own distinct smell. Every drink has. You're not used to it, so therefore you're saying it's got a funny smell.
Yeah.
But every drink's got a funny distinct. Anywho, so when we was into the storehouse there and we was having this so-called tour, and we were sitting down, standing up by the bar drinking lots of drink.
It was basically a pub crawl that we've done.
Pub crawl, and we're going to call it a level crawl.
Yeah.
So we crawl between levels.
Yeah.
Didn't really crawl though.
No.
Went in lifts.
Staggered.
Lifts. Yeah, we've done that. Lifts and stairs. But when we was there, we was being watched upon, basically. And we was being people watched. Now I know this is the thing. Because my daughter, she's 19 years of age, and I know her and her mates go out and they people watch.
Yeah.
And they typically do it when they go to restaurants and stuff like that.
You got to do it.
And I think it's a good thing. And I don't mind people watching because I think everyone's got a distinct way of how they are and their mannerisms and stuff like that.
Try and work out what they do.
What they do for a living. Yeah. What sort of family they've got wrapped around. What cars do they drive? That's a good one, didn't you? What van do you drive? What trade are you?
Yeah, what trade
is quite a good thing. Anyway, we was watched upon on this point.
Yes,
because we wasn't people watching. We was too busy consuming alcohol.
We was people. Oh no, we was drinking.
No, we was drinking.
Yeah,
we was drinking lots of stuff. And there were 7 of us at this point in time drinking lots of stuff. So we had a group, and now all different.
Yeah.
So you got Sam, you got me, you had my Ted.
Yeah.
And then you had 4 of the CT1 guys there.
Yeah.
Now, one was wearing a sweater with a zip.
Yeah.
Quarter zip sweater.
Quarter zip sweater.
It was like a wool sweater, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like sheep.
Yeah.
Sheepy wool.
Another one had a shirt and a blazer on.
Yeah, he looked good.
He looked cool. He looked suave. He looked like a daddy there.
Yeah.
One had just a normal sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
And one was quite casual, jeans and another jumper.
Jeans, jumper.
And then me and you and Ted, we're stealthy.
Yeah, we was all in black.
We look military.
We look like security.
We got our combats on, black combats at the time. We got our black t-shirts on. You got your black hat on. We look very stealthy.
Yeah.
So anywho, Sam sat down at a table with the vlogging camera because he was out vlogging, and at the table there was a couple of young girls there. We didn't realise that they was the watchers.
They were the people watchers.
They've been watching us for about 20 minutes or so. So Sam started getting chatting. He's looking at his camera, rah, rah, and she said, what are you lot here for? Rah, rah. Got it chatting.
They thought we was on a stag do.
They thought we was on a stag do. And one of the guys in the normal sweater, he was the one pointed out to be the groom. Yes. Right? He was the stag.
And I was the videographer.
You was the videographer filming that.
The stag do.
The guy with the blazer on, which was Kev, he's the geezer what runs Island Distribution for CT1. They said he was a property mogul. Yeah. Yeah. I got pinpointed perfect. Yeah. Builder. Yeah. They picked me out of the hat. Yeah. He's a builder. Yeah. The geezer with a quarter zip sweater, he got put down to being a lecturer. Now, bearing in mind, my man is a distributions manager. Yeah. He's logistics. He's logistics, just like you. He's logistics.
Thank you.
The top salesman of Ireland, CT1.
The top dog.
Top dog called Collie.
Who is also very good looking chap.
Very good looking chap, but also got an ego the size of a roof.
Yes.
All right, because he's top salesman in the whole of Ireland, south and north. His ego is up here.
He's a typical salesman.
He's a stereotypical salesman, and he ain't afraid to say it.
No.
He ain't afraid to say it.
And I wonder...
So, that's a job, that is.
I sort of just wonder what they would put him down as.
Yeah, because this guy is sort of cheeky chappy.
A model, maybe.
A model, maybe. Very good looking.
Football player.
Football player. He loves sales, so he's doing very well. Successful, you would say.
Yeah, car salesman.
That sort of remit to
Estate
him.
agent?
You would have thought that sort of idea, but no, they didn't. No.
What they pinpoint him at?
They just said that him over there, he looks socially awkward. Collie. No, man, he was so gutted that these two young girls, they named every one of us. He's a builder, he's a lecturer, he's an estate mogul, property mogul, videographer, he's the stag, and he's just awkward. And that's what they said. And he couldn't believe it.
It done him.
He was buckled, no joke.
Buckled. He had to go to the toilet and he said to himself, like, I am not awkward, I'm not awkward.
Holy water all over his face, tapping himself like that, rubbing the woosahs. Woosah. I'm not awkward, don't listen to them horrible girls. I'm not awkward. We finished our pint of Guinness. We went all the way to the top where the 360 bit is, and them girls were sitting at another table, people watching other people, and Collie took it upon himself to walk over there with some confidence and say to him, why do you find me awkward?
I'm not awkward. And it just made it even more awkward.
It hurt his ego that bad that he had to go there and ask them why they said he was awkward. Please explain.
That was the funniest part.
That man got an ego, and it was the size of a roof at one point in the day, and then all of a sudden it becomes size of a pea.
Little shed.
Because my man just got beaten down and socially awkward. He got beaten down and told that he was socially awkward. Do you know what it is in his defence though? Us lot was all having a couple of bevies.
Yeah, he didn't.
He weren't drinking.
No.
So we was all having a giddle, running around, just junking about and being lads and that, and he was just sitting there like...
Being awkward.
Oh, golly, we're going to take